Hello everybody, TheGamingTerroriser here, and welcome to Press Start. Welcome to our first episode of Press Start. Not only do we have a very special episode, we have a very important episode. Gears of War 3 just looming around the corner, and you never really divulged into the bullet-showering world of Gears of War, yet you might consider buying the hotly anticipated 3rd edition to the Epic Games franchise, but you're not bothered or arsed to play the prequels. So here's a quick run through of the first two games. In Gears of War 1, you're firstly introduced to the main character Marcus Phoenix, whom was freed from his prison cell by his former comrade in battle, Dom Santiago. Phoenix was originally imprisoned for abandoning his post in order to make an attempt to rescue his father whilst under attack. The world has been overrun from the enemy known as the Locust, which took place on Emergence Day, referred to as E-Day, 14 years prior to the time in which you begin this game. You set out with your new team called Delta Squad of the COG, the Coalition of Ordered Governments, to eradicate locusts from the planet Sera. Delta Squad are in pursuit of the Resonator, a device which will hopefully map out the tunnel system of the enemy and lead them to the enemy's stronghold known as the Hollow. Along the way they find the remainders of Alpha Squad, some surviving and some dead. One of the survivors is a young soldier known as Carmine, but he soon gets the JFK treatment. Eventually Delta Squad meet up with this badass black dude known as Cole.
Coal? As in the coal train?
After finding the Resonator, you meet General Ram, who rapes your squad and doesn't even have the decency to use lube. What? Oh, it's a metaphor. They go deep underground, and with their new friend Bard, who's a technical kind of guy, they go to this emulsion refinery and encounter this sort of rebellious cult, whom are the outcasts of society. And they borrow a jeep, descend into the refinery and set off the Resonator, but it only partially fulfills its purpose. In turn, this leads Delta Squad to go to Phoenix's father's old badass mansion, which homes mappings of the enemy's stronghold. With this new information, the team set off on a train carrying the Lightmass bomb to infiltrate and return the rape to Ram, and commence the detonation of the Lightmass bomb, and shit goes down and they think it's all over, but we already know there's a sequel, so that's pretty much Gears of War 1 in a nutshell. Now Gears of War 2 kicks off 6 months after the Lightmass bombings, which concluded the first game, and shit fuck tittywank, the enemy has survived and they are pissed. This main general dude makes a speech which gets all the soldiers shouting, "They took our job!" Marcus gets the team back together with some new faces, including a new Carmine, old faces, and ugly faces. Hey you guys! And Dom is hormonal because his wife is missing. Woohoo! So the plan is to send the COG soldiers in grind lifts, which drills down through the Earth's surface, deep down into the Locust territory. It sounds simple enough, but it's far from it. Just as you're about to go down, you can't help but feel you've seen something like this before. And then you realise, holy shit, it's Predator! No, it's Scourge, the replacement for Ram, the rapist. Whilst down there, you realise the planet Sera has a worm problem, which will destroy the main city for humanity, Jacinto, unless you intervene. Delta Squads are in the shits from an ambush, but who saves the day? Nobody but the baddest motherfucker on Sera, Coal Train, baby!
In the flesh, baby!
They board a ship thingy used for torturing prisoners, and they find Kai, who was missing in action, but like the dude from Full Metal Jacket. Kai! No! Yeah. As Delta Squad make an escape attempt on a Raven helicopter, they, unlike the Millennium Falcon, they get eaten by the worm. They make a plan to kill the worm from the inside and stop it from destroying Jacinto. Inside the worm, rookie Carmine gets digested in front of you, and then it cuts to an Indiana Jones segment. After numerous glimpses of The Shining, you destroy its multiple hearts. With expected results. Delta Squad are sent to an abandoned COG outpost where they find fucked up experiments and newer information about a Queen's lair under the Kadara Mountains. Delta Squad encounters stranded people along the way, and Cole and Bard are ordered to bring them back. So Marcus and Dom continue and discover more prison compounds, and Dom's convinced that his wife Maria is in the area. Eventually you find her and it's all romantic, and then... Dawn puts her down like a dog. They infiltrate the enemy capital Nexus and signal for reinforcements using Jack the robot. Reinforcements arrive, including the Guard.
Welcome back to Delta.
End of the world, baby. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Turns out the Locusts are actually in a civil war with what are known as the Lembit, which are actually just locusts but more radioactive. They find the Queen, but she skedaddles, and you have a chainsaw fight with Scourge, and then a flying gunfight. So Delta Squad return to the surface and fly to Jacinta using Reavers, and inform command of the Locust intentions, and in turn a new plan is issued. Basically blow up the city and flood the Locusts underneath before they can surface. Back underground we go, and we have to destroy supporting structures under the city so the bomb will work, but nothing goes to plan. You lose the bomb when the helicopter carrying it goes down, but thanks to convenience we have a highly explodable boss at our disposal. Problem solved. The hollow is flooded and it cuts to a scene of Jacinta going
down like a cloud, Charlie Brown.
And the mass evacuation. Marcus thinks your guide Anya is dead and he gets all gay, but then she's alive, so all's well that ends well. But the Locust Queen tells you that all your efforts were in vain and to expect all hell in Gears of War 3. But we say,
Delta Squad is in your house, bitch! You hear that shit? Your bum ass bitches are going down! Your ass is gonna be quiet till your skink ass queen! Oh, mommy, don't let the bad man hurt us! Fuck you! We're gonna whoop your mama's ass! Whoa!
oh, and apparently Marcus's dad is still alive.
This is Adam Phoenix. Can you hear me? What have you done?
The cellular customer you have called is unavailable or has traveled outside the coverage area. Please try your call again later.